Om Shri Sai Ram. Many countries in the world like Japan, China, Germany, France, USA compete with each other to make the fastest trains in the world. But of course they can't beat nature, because when there is rainfall, we have seen the lightning that is faster than even the thunder. So light is faster than sound. But my dear friends, the marvel of God's creation is that we don't have to look outside to get the fastest thing, and it is there right within each of us. And what is that? It is the mind of man. This mind makes us realize that it is the lightning and the thunder, and we compare that lightning comes first and thunder comes later. So the mind of man is faster than anything else. And when we talk of the mind, I think the mental image comes to us, no? The mind which controls our sense organs. It's like the horses which are there. Our sense organs are like the horses, and the reins which is held by the person who is driving the chariot, that is the mind which controls the sense organs. And when we talk of a chariot and the horses, who else but our Lord Krishna is the beautiful image of Lord Krishna is what comes to our mind. So I think I've spoken enough of all this. Let us first join our hands and heart and sing a beautiful Krishna bhajan. Come along. Jai Jai Gopala, Jai Jai Gopala, Radhe Gopala, Sai Gopala, Radhe Gopala, Sai Gopala, Jai Jai Gopala. He Nandalala, Gopilola, Gokula Bala, He Nandalala, Gopilola, Gokula Bala, Vrindavana Sanchara, Vrindavana Sanchara, Radhe Gopala, Sai Gopala, Radhe Gopala, Sai Gopala, Jai Jai Gopala. My dear friends, let us get started with the image of Lord Krishna maneuvering the chariot of Arjuna, because that was the theme of the floats. There were some girls who had to be the horses, and we all know that during the annual sports meet, the Shanti Vedika stadium is a location, and it's really huge. The girls have to go all the way around. It's a big semicircle, and obviously it was a strain for them. But Swami definitely equips us with the energy that is required to do our part on that day. So the chariot went this way, and as soon as it crossed the dais, the chariot and the horses were separated. The chariot was kept to a side, but the girls who dressed up as horses, they obviously cannot stand up in the middle of the stadium because people are sitting all around. So they had to go back to the Shamiana, which is on the other side. Anantapur Shamiana is on the other end of the ground. So these girls requested their teacher to let the reins loose so that they could go back galloping. So the horses which were trotting until then started galloping and going, and this sight Swami utilized to teach a lesson. He told the dignitaries on the stage, just now Lord Krishna was holding the reins of this chariot and these horses were trotting, and now when they are let loose, look at the way they are galloping. And everybody had a hearty laugh and also got a message which they could implement in life. So these girls came galloping back to the Shamiana, and then they breathed fresh air. And everybody was very tired after the performance of the morning session, and we all had our lunch and slept nicely and came back for the evening darshan. And Swami came, and during the evening darshan, Swami spoke something to the principal ma'am, and Swami means he takes this turn, no, and he went to the gent side. The moment Swami went to the gent side, our principal ma'am got up and said, Swami is going to come to the Hillview Stadium now immediately after darshan, and she mentioned a few events, the girls who were there in all these events. I want you to go to the stadium immediately because Swami wants to see something, and especially the girls who were the part of the chariot. Now all were tired, okay, I told you we all were tired and had a nice sleep. It was like a pump of adrenaline. Immediately all those girls and the staff members, they started rushing towards Shanti Vedika, because we know that if Swami says it is 20 minutes, he'll be there in 10 minutes itself. So everybody ran, there was a scramble, and somehow everyone got ready. And once again, the horses, the girls who were dressed as horses could not obviously see, but they heard that Swami's car had come and they were all waiting. Swami told in Telugu, let me attempt it. పొద్దున చాలా బాగా పరిగెత్తినారు, ఒకసారి చేసి చూపించండి. So he meant that morning you ran so well. Can you do it once again and show it? Imagine if the Lord requests us. The girls were so enthusiastic, but obviously they could not run forward, so they did some on the spot jogging. Then Swami said, chalu, 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 like enough. And they were so happy, their hearts were filled with happiness. See, imagine morning you will do, means even though you go very close, you can't be so close, no, to the dais. Swami is on the dais and you are on the road. But now they got the chance, they thought they gave their best, okay, it was a lot of strain, but this moment when Swami was just next to them, all the tiredness that they had just vanished. They thought, yeah, this is it, we don't need anything else. Swami has given us 1,000-fold for the little act that we had done. And they heard Swami materialized Vibhuti and he was talking to others, and after Swami went, the biggest surprise of their life was awaiting them. They were happy thinking that Swami came very close to them, but Swami had in fact climbed the chariot. Means imagine, during the Dwapara Yuga, the horses got this opportunity to bear Lord Krishna. But now, these girls, when they did something that was strenuous, Swami went all the way. He took the 1,000 steps and came towards them, and he climbed the chariot. And this photograph that they have for their lifetime will be a blessing. And every time they look at it, they can relive those memories and relive and fill their hearts with joy, thinking of the way Swami had blessed them. So my dear friends, this month being January, actually my mind is flooded with a lot of incidents, the way in which we would think we are giving our best, but how Swami would reach out and fill everybody's hearts with happiness for a lifetime. So those of you who are watching this channel for the first time, I request you to subscribe to the channel if you find this content very interesting and worthwhile. And to all my dear subscribers, I would like to extend my thanks and my love. If you like this video, share it with your family and friends. Stay tuned, be happy, keep smiling, and always remember that there is a God to take care of all of us. Thank you. Jai Sai Ram.